Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We have returned to Primm, where we need to let them know that they have a new sheriff. We also have enough points now that we should be able to rescue that robot. But let's talk to our new lawman.
Thanks for getting me that pardon. Me and the boys will take good care of Primm. Don't you worry.
Glad to hear it.
Watch yourself out there. Okay, folks. I called you out here because I've grown to trust you. Primm, the town to the south, is looking for some new law. I know that you guys don't have experience with law enforcement, at least not on the enforcement side. However, I also know that you are honorable and looking for some redemption. This is our chance for redemption. Now let's head down there and bring them some law.
Good grief, he's giving them an army. Yeah, I wouldn't so much as jaywalk in this town. Well, I'm going to risk it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here.
All right, you.
You're all so great, and we're going to keep you listening all day. All the latest news coming your way right now. Unconfirmed reports say NCR's
We look at that.
Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order
Hello, Eddie.
to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main
Okay.
strategic priority.
Our team just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Well, let's go see what Steve has to say. There he is.
Well, let's hope this new sheriff fares better than the last one. And God help us if he's anything like that retard Beagle.
He's not.
That man couldn't find his own ass sitting on a toilet seat.
Yep, wouldn't made much of a sheriff.
Hey, I need a minute or two to go over these prints and supplies, okay? Won't you go wet your whistle and come see me in a little spell?
You've had how long? Crying out loud. You were late with your homework a lot too, weren't you?
I'm in love with that cowboy robot.
Primm is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Yeah, probably. Hello, old friend. Let me shoot you. Okay, well,
Primm is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away. Hey,
wonder how Beagle's liking the new sheriff. I'm gonna guess not a lot. I'm out of energy cells. Okay. Well, I guess while we're waiting, $9:30. Any place I can go to sleep? I can at least open some locks that I couldn't before. Excuse me. I don't know if this was oh, we can do it now. I found a really good pistol, which uses 357 Magnum rounds. Nice. I think that was it. I don't remember there being any ultra hard locks on the upper floors. Pick out this gun. How much ammo do I have? Not a lot. Figures. Oh, right. I was going to try to find a place to sleep. Well, I know we can flop on the ground here.
Oh, there's nothing better than a good night's sleep in a comfortable bed.
You call that a comfortable bed? It was at least a mattress. All right, do we have daylight? Yes, sort of. A gloomy day, but we have daylight. I wonder if that was enough time for Steve.
Howdy.
Hey, thanks for helping out the town. We got a lot riding on this. And let's hope that things stays peaceful around here for a while. We's got work to do.
Yep. So what's next?
Well, now that we got a new sheriff, the workers can finish the demo and start getting the inside fixed up. Glad these town folk need something to do, cause with all the help we got, shouldn't take too long. But the next thing we need to do is get all the lights installed and back on. I think we can scrounge up plenty of the basic lights from around the hotel, but I just don't think anything we could dig up will work for the casino. For that, we just need something a lot nicer.
What do you have in mind?
I've been going through some of Grandma's journals and I found something interesting. Looks like old Buck Brunson had some lights ordered from some feller up in Vegas, but I ain't never heard of him. If we can find him and turn in this here order, they should be ready to ship if I read this right. Old Buck's niece, Anna, might know who this feller is, so you need to hightail it up to her and see what she knows.
You'll need this password to get inside. Just tell Anna I sent you and she'll trust you. We go way back.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Hey, one last thing. Be sure and bring me a receipt. Don't know if we can trust this fella or not.
Okay. Well, I guess since we're in the neighborhood, I'm gonna say we might as well go see Randall and Associates. Of course, as before, I'm short on ammo, but I'm sure we'll pick some up soon. Fire. Somebody hanging out at this old drive-in. Sure enough. Gumdrop.
Look over there at that big white space. Tell me, what do you see?
I see the word "the" scribbled in the corner.
Well, yes, but pretend that's not there because it's terrible and makes me embarrassed for whoever wrote it. Erase that and what do you have? That's right, a canvas just waiting to be painted.
Okay. Are you an artist?
Am I an artist? Do bloatflies eat shit? No, really. Do they? I feel given their size, they would have moved on to some better smelling prey.
You'd think. So why are you hanging out at a drive-in?
We heard that this place used to house a lost technology. Something that could take pictures and make them move. Knowing this, a lesser artist might try to recreate what was lost. But I propose something else entirely.
What are you proposing?
What if the pictures were like these cars? What if instead of moving, they stood in place? Wouldn't that be the perfect metaphor? Am I not a genius for thinking of it?
I see. A metaphor for the end of mankind's progress.
Exactly. Time itself has stopped, and that is what this piece will convey.
Okay, so why haven't you started?
Because first, we need a vision. We need inspiration. We need...
We need paint.
Right, that too. We don't have any paint. But maybe that's where you can help us. We need enough paint to fill this entire screen. The problem is we don't have any money.
Of course you
Well,
don't.
yes, that goes without saying. The greatness of an artist is directly proportional to his poverty. After all, only a handful of people are intelligent enough to recognize his talent.
You haven't even painted anything. Okay, what can I do to help?
So you're eager to assist us.
I don't think I
Good.
said it that way.
To start, we'll need paint. See if you can find a bucket at the old rest stop on Nipton Road.
And to finish?
Let's not jump the gun just yet, my protege. Bring
not
us the
your
paint
protege.
first, and then we'll talk about the grand finale.
Well, if I ever happen to pass by that rest stop, I'll take a look.
Over here!
Well, I'm glad your guns work. Mine's a prototype. It's not my fault.
Hey there. Hello. Welcome to Randall and Associates. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Stephen Randall, owner and operator. I assume you're here for the position, correct?
Yes, if it's still open.
Hell yes, it's open. I can begin the interview if you're ready. I only have one question. Are you willing to kill people for money? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
That's good, but I need to be upfront with you. You'll be pursuing high-risk bounties. Many of the targets are extremely dangerous. But with the high stakes comes increased rewards. There's cash for every bounty, and increased payment as you complete more contracts. There's quick money in bounties, but you can rapidly make a name for yourself, and a lot of people will be looking for payback. So, what's your decision? Are you still ready to pursue the bounties?
Yes, I am.
Your first target is Tom Quigley, a former NCR Ranger who's rumored to be the best marksman in the Mojave.
Hear that,
Apparently
Ben?
he contracted syphilis and steadily lost his fucking mind. Despite his abilities with a rifle, he was drummed out of the Rangers. He eventually turned to banditry and murder, taking great pleasure in sniping Brahmin caravans from afar. Quigley's crazy, but he's still damn lethal. He's usually camped out in the hills west of the old Poseidon gas station. Any questions?
How did you get started as a bounty hunter?
I'm a relative newcomer to Vegas. I grew up far, far to the east. My parents were Brahmin herders somewhere near the Mississippi. I never figured to be a violent man. I hardly shot a gun till I was in my 20s. I just wanted to raise my own family in peace. One day a man came calling. He offered to help with chores, and he seemed sincere. He was a big help for several days, so I let my guard down. He clubbed me in my sleep, tied and gagged me. Then, he made me watch. He raped my wife right in front of me. Then he cut her open,
Man.
pulled the baby right out of her belly, and butchered it right there. He carved off most of my face, and then he left me for dead. That was 15 years ago. I've been searching for him ever since. For years he was always 2 steps ahead, preying on families in isolated areas and repeating his crimes. A few years ago I heard he had a run-in with the regulators at the DC wasteland, but it's just a rumor. He's probably dead by now. I resigned myself to this profession, and over time I've come to grips with the fact that chasing that man is a dead end. You got quite a story out of me, didn't you? I haven't talked about that in years. Any other questions?
What was his name?
His name was Marco. He's almost certainly dead by now. But if you ever come across him, shoot him for me. Any more questions?
Who do you work for?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Any other questions?
I think we're done here.
Good. Bring back Quigley's trigger finger as proof and you'll get the bounty. Just don't get killed out there.
Okay, we have our first bounty. Okay. Word has it that there is a home that we can take advantage of. But there's also a lot of warning signs about not to go in this direction. That's where all of y'all come in. Word has it there's some flies or bees or something like that that we have to get past. Yep. Well, they made it through okay.
Hello.
And as I understand it, they aren't all that difficult to take out. They're just plentiful. Lots of warnings. Oh. Crew, I've not had breakfast. Couple of gecko steaks. Maybe one of those nests.
What is it?
Do you think you'll ever marry again, Boone? Maybe have kids? You'd make a great father.
Well, that didn't take long.
I've had worse.
Yeah. I'm poisoned. And I don't have many of those. I think the other gun fires faster. Should have taken a couple of stim packs after that.
Yeah? Come
Well,
on!
That's the end of that.
Eee.
I've got you now. You're not getting away from me.
All clear. All clear.
Gotcha.
Yeah? Yeah? Come on!
Gone now. Eat this.
You throw a bomb at them.
I've got you now. You're not getting away from me.
Glowing rock.
Eat this.
I'm glad that's over.
Sorry, Veronica. I'm woozy. Well, I think we have a new danger now.
Trouble. Hey!
Who's that?
I'm hit!
Bring it!
You tell him.
I'm hit. Ah!
Ugh.
Hmm. There's their leader, huh? Somebody. Should have a very particular set of brass.
What's up? Hey!
Oh boy, lots of choices. Finesse. With the finesse perk, you have a higher chance to score a critical hit on an opponent in combat, equivalent to 5 extra points of luck. That's opposed to Bloody Mess, which does 5% extra damage with all weapons. Okay. This rest stop is not going to get very good reviews. All right, let's get out of here.
Hey,
Okay, Boone. You are just too quiet. If I confess to you that I hate
Maybe a gun that has ammo. Maybe a gun that's not awful. Now, as I recall, those aren't run and attack you hostile. They just don't want you that close. Excuse me. Hey, hey, hey. We found it, folks. The underground hideout. Doesn't look like much from the street, but it has potential, you know? Okay, we have added the bobblehead stand because we have bobbleheads. I believe that's all we need to do at the moment. So we have our first display. Since we completed Helios 1, we have this sign here that's been added.
Hey there.
So now,
Trade? Ha! You want to give me something heavy to carry, don't ya?
we're basically going to take almost everything she's got. Authority is a 9mm. He went through all the ammo. That'll be interesting. Rolling pin. Where's Boone?
What is it? Fine by me.
What became of my energy cells? Okay, let's head back to town. The town, such as it is. Don't mess with the Brahmin. What it is? Bonnie Springs? Yep. Looks like we're not the target. What in the world are they shooting at?
I'm sorry it had to end this way.
Okay. Several powder gangers.
Do you smell that? Ugh, it's awful.
Wow. Somebody took out a lot of people. Even a dog. Should have ordered more ammo for this. Wearing my helmet. Not the most aesthetically pleasing outfit, but gives me the most ET. More than I can carry if I go too crazy here. Don't even know if I know how to cook big corner meat. I might need more points in survival. Huh. Great con, but he's not attacking me.
Hey, I wish there were more like you. I wish there were more like you.
Well, that's nice of him to say. I'm guessing this is where the great cons hang out. Red Rock Canyon.
Yeah?
Hey, welcome to Red Rock Canyon. Since you've done so much for the Great Khans, Papa Khan told me to let you know you can buy weapons at our armory. You can find it in the basement of the burned-out old building at the mouth of the canyon.
Okay. Yeah, we passed that place. That was nice.
Hey.
It's gorgeous here. This may be the most beautiful place I've seen in all my time on the road.
It is pretty nice.
Yeah?
You know you're traveling with a fucking murderer?
I think they're talking about you, Boone. Pretty sure they're not talking about Willow. Of course, in fairness, that is painting with a pretty broad brush. The NCR is a large organization. And I think we've already been this way. Bit of marksmanship. Keep working at it. Hope you have lots of ammo.
Evening.
Really? Arena, huh?
Hello.
What do you want?
Can you tell me about the Great Khans?
I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation?
Sounds like you're not happy being a Great Khan. Maybe you'd be happier someplace else.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling. Someplace they'll appreciate my poetry.
Poetry?
Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
Okay. I can ask.
You do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
So what are you doing right now?
Oh, nothing really. Just, trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again. Hiya!
Yeah, you don't sound too eager.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'm not, but what else can I do?
All right.
Sure. Okay.
We'll talk
Whatever.
later. So I gotta say, I don't know.
Hello.
Pretty sure that the guy at the Ghost 1 doesn't have anything to say about that. So until I find their main location, which I think they said is near New Vegas, not sure what I could do. There's a lot of tents. Oh, here's that sharpshooter again. Well,
These guys look tough.
oh, now we have something that looks like a real building. Oh, look. One of Willow's bears.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Maybe you can give me the short version.
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs. where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
It doesn't sound like something the NCR would order.
Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here.
Let's talk about something else.
Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
No offense, I got lost.
Farewell.
Okay, well, this didn't really tell us a lot. Came here, swiped a bear. Had a lot of people snarl at Boone. Is this a test too? Walk into the fire? That's a long way down. Not a very safe way to get there. Oh, that wasn't that long a fall.
Hey.
So is this where we went before? The water. Guess not.
Hello?
The drug lab.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
What is it you do here?
We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments.
Okay. So you're drug dealers.
We're supplying things people want in exchange for things our tribe needs. Don't judge us.
So who do you sell to?
We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the fiends lately. Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols.
I see. Good to know. Had other questions.
Like what?
Tell me about the cons.
I'll spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story.
I did.
Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, we're barely getting by. Maybe this alliance with Caesar will help, but I don't know.
Alliance with Caesar?
Papa Khan's been talking to Caesar's emissary for weeks now. They're always going on about crushing the NCR. Papa's announced that if Caesar goes to war against the NCR, the Khans will go with him.
Why are things so tough?
Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left.
Okay.
Sure. What do you want to know?
I'm looking to make a few caps. Got any work for me?
You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work.
Sure. Just telling me who I'm looking for and where to start.
About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him.
Okay. I'll be back as soon as I have any news.
Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more for you later.
Well, meanwhile, I think I'll take a nap. Okay.
I could use some coffee.
I don't know if we'll find it here. Looks like we're good. Okay, so we need to head to where Anders is. Wow. That's one heck of a walk.